So now we are talking about the second topic, application of Gauss law. So what is the applications of the Gauss law? Its application is determine the electric field intensity due to infinite length of wire. Okay, determine the electric field intensity due to infinite length of wire. So let's try to understand what we have to determine. हमें फाइंड आउट क्या करना है? इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इंटेंसिटी किसकी वजह से फाइंड आउट करनी है? इनफाइनाइट लेंथ की वजह से. ठीक है, इनफाइनाइट लेंथ किसकी है? वायर की. जैसा डेरिवेशन कहते हैं वैसा ही फॉलो करेंगे. व्हाटएवर द स्टेटमेंट ऑफ द डेरिवेशन इन द फिजिक्स वी हैव टू बी फॉलोइंग. ओके, बट दिस पर्टिकुलर थिंग वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट बाय यूजिंग this Gauss law. Okay, so always remember this. So let's start. Infinite length of wire. So we are drawing infinite length of wire. Infinite wire means there is a no end point, goes on. This is also goes on. There is a no end point. Okay, and let's consider positive charge is distributed over this length of wire. What type of charge? Positive charge is distributed over this length of wire. Okay, and now the question is where the electric field will be produced, in this particular direction, upward direction, downward direction, or around this charge. So I told you the definition of electric field, if you know about that. What is the definition of electric field? The region around the charge, the region around the charge is called electric field, is called electric field. So I told you the region around the charge, these are the charges. So around this particular things electric field is produced. Suppose this is the length of wire, infinite length of wire. So these are the positive charge distributed over it. So इसके अराउंड जो आएगा वो क्या है? इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड. बाय मींस किस टाइप का शेप बनाएगा? इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड cylindrical shape. What type of shape? Cylindrical shape. The region around the charge, the region around the charge, the region around the charge, the region around the charge is called electric field. So hopefully you understood. And on the behalf of this particular definition, we got what? The region around the charge. So how many regions we got it? Number one, we understood the region around the charge, the electric field is in this direction. Okay, here also the electric field is in direction. Here also the electric field is always in this direction, the same direction of the electric field. But we got three type of surface area. Number one, this is the curved surface area, circle. Okay, area of the circle. So this area of circle, let's consider this is the S1. It is making angle 90. This is S2 surface area, it is making angle 90. And here we are going to be consider S3. It is making the angle with electric field. I told you the angle between area, surface area and electric field. So here theta 3 is 0. Assume this is theta 1 and this is theta 2. So we got it all these things. So now what we have to find out? Electric field. For finding electric field, we have to find out the total इलेक्ट्रिक फ्लक्स. अब आपके दिमाग में आएगा सर आपको इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड फाइंड आउट करना है, इलेक्ट्रिक फ्लक्स क्यों लिख रहे हो? मैं इलेक्ट्रिक फ्लक्स इसलिए लिख रहा हूं बिकॉज इससे पहले भी मैं आपको समझा चुका हूं कि हमें ये जो इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड निकालना है वो किसकी हेल्प से निकालना है? गॉस लॉ. और गॉस लॉ क्या कहता है? फाई इज इक्वल टू क्या होता है? क्यू अपॉन एप्सिलॉन नॉट, समेशन क्यू अपॉन एप्सिलॉन नॉट. सो व्हाट इज फाई? इलेक्ट्रिक फ्लक्स. सो मुझे निकालना क्या पड़ेगा? इलेक्ट्रिक फ्लक्स. उसी की हेल्प से मुझे क्या निकालना पड़ेगा? इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड. होपफुली यू अंडरस्टूड दिस. ओके, सो टोटल इलेक्ट्रिक फ्लक्स through all the surface. Okay, so phi is equals to phi 1 plus phi 2 plus phi 3. तीन बार से लिखा, तीन सरफेस एरिया है. नंबर 1 कर्व सरफेस एरिया, number second is circle. Okay, so I am going to be considered here. Open this. Phi 1 is equals to, and this phi is q upon epsilon naught. Q upon epsilon naught. This is E dot ds. So here write down S1 plus S2 surface area. This is S1, this is S2 surface area. So this is E dot ds. And here S3 surface area, E dot ds. Okay. So जब dot product हम open करते हैं, when we are going to open a dot product, it will give the cos component. So here E ds cos theta 1, here S1. E ds cos theta 2, this is S2. And here E ds cos theta 3. Okay, so we know theta 1 is 90, theta 2 is 90, and theta 3 is 0. And you know that cos 90 the value is 0, and cos 0 the value is 1. So hopefully you understood this particular things. Now we are going to be talk about here q upon epsilon naught. Okay, so now here q upon epsilon naught. So what we are going to be cover here, EDS S1, EDS cos 90, and here EDS cos 90, and here EDS cos 0. Okay, S3 cos 90 0, cos 90 0, 0 is multiplied with this, 0 is multiplied with this, so both are 0. So phi 1 is 0, phi 2 is 0, phi 3 is not going to be 0. So q by epsilon naught. So now it is remaining is E dot ds. E dot ds. Okay. So here we are going to be use closed integration. E is the electric field coming outside. Can you tell me this is S3 is the curved surface area? Curved surface area of cylinder. In 10th class we used to read about that. What is the curved surface area of the cylinder? The curved surface area of the cylinder is 2 pi RL. 2 pi RL. Okay. So the curved surface area of the cylinder is 2 pi RL. So I am going to be put this closed integration sign S3 ds is replaced by 2 pi RL. So now q upon epsilon naught E multiplied with 2 pi RL. Now the question is, what type of charge distribution is over this particular surface? What type of charge distribution over this surface? ये क्या है? Infinite length, और length के across जो भी charge distribute होगा वो charge कैसा होगा? Linear charge distribution. Linear charge distribution. So linear charge distribution is equals to क्या होता है? I told you types of charge distribution: continuous charge distribution types, linear, and then surface, and then volume charge distribution. So lambda is equal to q by n. So q is equals to lambda n. So put it here. Q is replaced by lambda n upon epsilon naught. So E into 2 pi r. Okay. So L to L cancel. So E is equals to lambda upon 2 pi epsilon naught into r. अगर मुझे ये 2 pi epsilon naught मुझे किस में कन्वर्ट करना है इसको? K is equals to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught बनाना है मुझे, तो मुझे ये करना पड़ेगा, 2 नीचे मल्टीप्लाई करना पड़ेगा, 2 मुझे ऊपर मल्टीप्लाई करना पड़ेगा. So 2 lambda 4 pi epsilon naught into r, and this final expression is 2k lambda upon r. Now I have to be draw the graph. So what are the graphs I am going to be cover here? So the graph is between, you can look at the expression here. E is proportional to lambda, number 1. Another is proportional to 1 upon r. So directly proportional. The graph between electric field and linear charge density, straight line, and the graph between electric field and the distance between two charges, it is in decreasing order. So I hope so you understood whole derivation. If you will not able to understand, so revise the video. Any doubt, comment in the sections. Thank you so much.